Get ready, Ohio. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, is coming to the Buckeye State. And to kick things off, you can get started with $100 in free bets as an early sign-up bonus. Plus, when you sign up today with promo code OhioSB, you'll be all set for when FanDuel goes live in Ohio. Then you can bet on all your favorite teams and all your favorite sports with $100 in free bets. Just download FanDuel's top-rated sportsbook app. It's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Ohio, this is your chance to get in on the action. Join today with promo code OhioSB. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Ohio. Bonus issued in non-withdrawable free bets that expire 7 days after FanDuel accepts its first real money sports wager in Ohio on 1/1/23. Unique user identity verification required. Offer ends on the go-live date. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
People love choices. This holiday season, give Choice gift cards and let them choose their own gifts. It's genius. Available in stores and at giftcards.com. Buy now.
All right, here we go. This is always difficult for me to promote Who Are These Zanes, where Ben Glaze and I go over old audio from previous times when I was on the radio back like 30 years ago. The latest installment. Actually have the date. April 23rd, 1993. It was a Friday night at the old mobile home of rock and roll. Check it out. Here is a FREEview of the latest edition of Who Are These Zanes? The full show is on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Part of the 11 bonus shows a week on my Patreon. Enjoy. Benjamin, hello. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Never better. I love the hat. I love the Detroit Lions hat.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to talk with you when we record the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast about our Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Never before have people been more excited over a team with a losing record.
Exactly.
Well, it is time for another edition of Who Are These Zanes? The only clip show that basically looks back on the past and, rips the host's own new asshole. The host, along with co-host, rips the host's asshole from another time.
Yes.
I've been told by many that episode 6 was their favorite.
Oh, nice.
That was from the Eagle Morning Show. That wonderful, wonderful time as the 3-part happy, joyful Columbine Massacre Day After show.
Yeah.
I was doing some thinking about that.
Okay.
The whole idea of because the two guys the rumor was they called themselves the Trench Coat Mafia.
True.
And for me to we better be careful. Let's not do anything disrespectful by, interview a guy who's in the actual mafia because everyone's going to make that connection,
Oh, yeah, of course.
And instead, let's not do anything to reflect the 25 dead kids and focus on that in any way. Let's just go on business as usual. The only change we made was we didn't interview the guy in the actual mafia. And then,
yeah, exactly.
And we were both been in the radio business for a long time, and we still, what the fuck? There's so many problems with that.
You seemed gleeful about the whole thing.
It was just, I didn't, God, read the fucking room, you idiot. But all right, we're going to go back in time again, Ben, to the early 90s, though. Years before the Eagle Morning Show.
Oh, really?
This is part of the era that we had played before. In fact, our very first episode was when night rocker Eric Zane, and that's Eric the Poorboy Zane,
okay,
who was on Z93 with Cecyl with the Y, my character.
Yeah.
So I've got another episode of this, and this comes to us.
Okay, nice.
From looks like April 23rd. I'm gonna say 1993.
All right.
Ballpark.
Wow.
And here, some of the people won't be able to see it, and they're just paying for the audio. But this is the actual cassette, and I typed a label and put it on here about what's up on the show, and it says Cecyl becomes a paper boy. And that's there's more to this. We're only going to get to about midway of the episode of this day for this episode for the amount of time that we're going to spend. So that is a big focus of the show here. Is that Cecyl, when the show starts at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Me and Cecyl start, and lots of back and forth in this opening of the show, where Cecyl reveals that he got a paper route. He now is a paper boy. Now, the only I can say with some pretty a strong amount of confidence that I came up with this idea because I walked into the radio station and there was a newspaper at the door. I don't know for sure because I can't think back that far, but I'm going to guess that that's the extent of my pre-planning for this fucked up bit.
That's great.
Okay. There's never any show prep involved. I'm just fucking riffing.
Yeah. Just winging it.
Yeah. So, here you go. Now, in this one, I have recorded Cecyl's voice on the tape, and I'm talking to the tape. And there's a real difference in audio quality. Like the mic sounds decent, but it almost sounds like it's like a less volume, and it just you can tell obviously it's one guy trying to do two things. Okay, do I bet the Lions? Do I not bet the Lions? You know, as a Lions fan, I don't know if it's a good idea to bet the Lions. I just want to keep it simple with the Lions. But other teams, parlays, the NFL, college basketball, college football, professional basketball, you name it. MyBookie. That's right. I've teamed up with MyBookie. And regardless of what you're betting on, cash in and cash out quick with MyBookie using promo code Zane when you make your first deposit. MyBookie will spot you extra cash with your deposit. Minimum $45. But you can claim the bonus all the way up to $2,000. Turn game day into payday when you bet with MyBookie. They are the best. I like the idea of the parlay. That to me sounds like so much fun. Bet on this winner in this sport, this winner in this sport, this winner in this sport. All right, the odds are not in my favor. Doesn't matter. Put the money down, and if you hit it big, look out. It's a party at the Eric Zane Show podcast household. I am so stoked. Again, regardless of what you're betting on, cash in and cash out quick with MyBookie using promo code Zane when you make your first deposit. So if you're using some other app or whatever, I want you to put all of that aside and use MyBookie. Listeners of my show, if you like to bet on sports, do it with MyBookie. Maybe you're a first-time bettor. Try MyBookie using promo code Zane when you make your first deposit. MyBookie. All right, you would never feed your pup mystery meat or spoiled grocery food. So why are those some of the most common protein sources in kibble today? That's right. The ingredient meat meal is often made of spoiled meat and plant scraps. That's a fact. Very gross. That's why Dr. Marty decided to make his own dog food called Nature's Blend. It's a premium freeze-dried raw formula made of turkey, beef, salmon, and duck, which naturally supports your dog's youthful energy, health, and happiness. I've seen the improvement with my dogs, especially their coats, and has a delicious flavor they'll go bonkers for. You got that right, especially O'Neill. He just loses his mind. He loves it so much. Right now, they're offering a special for Eric Zane Show podcast listeners. Grab up to 54% off Nature's Blend by going to drmartypets.com/Zane. That's DRMARTYPETS.com/ZANE. Your dog will thank you.
Hi, I'm James Seawood, one of the narrators on the Abide app, a premium ad-free biblical meditation experience. Join the millions of people who download the Abide app to reduce stress, improve sleep, and experience the peace of God every day. You can text the word peace to 22433 for a 7-day free trial of Abide. Just text peace to 22433, and you'll likely hear from me again on the app as I guide you through daily meditations or help you fall asleep and experience the peace of God.
Okay.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sale at Sunday at participating stores and dealers.
WKQZ Midland, and just when you thought it was safe to listen to your radio.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
That whole, whoa, just when you thought it was safe. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is it safe to listen to the radio, guys?
It's bad boy Eric.
Right. I mean, who knows what could happen? I mean, is it safe to listen? The last time I listened, my God, my mind was blown. I almost died.
Cecyl with a Y.
You won't believe it.
What?
I got a damn job.
Now, come on.
I got a job.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to be a very proud paper boy.
You can't be a paper boy.
What do you mean? I'm very skilled at that.
Come on,
I drop
Cecyl.
the paper off in the morning because I don't go to bed at night. I'm on time. And then when they're done reading it, then they just leave it on their porch because I'll pick it up when I give them the next day.
And what are you going to do with all the papers?
You see, I take the stuff home, and it makes excellent bedding. It's a very good insulator. Plus, I'm thinking about taking up some damn paper mache as a hobby, since I'll have a little extra cash in my hand, if you know what I mean. If you want me to be a paper boy, just give me a call right now, and I'll drop it off with a bottle of Mad Dog.
Get away.
Okay. Wow. I guess the idea was I'm gonna be a paper boy.
Yeah.
And then people call up. I want people to call, and what we're gonna do, I don't know. But
You didn't give the number.
no, I didn't give the number or anything like that. But it kind of didn't matter because back then, first of all, there weren't cell phones, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But there were no options for people to do anything fun. So a lot of people listened to the radio, and they would just fucking call. The phones were always like going crazy. You remember back on BBL when we'd be on the air, they would say, "All right, we're giving away." We'd have good shit to give away, and then no one would call. How frustrating that was.
Yes, very.
Okay.
Or it was the same people calling all the time.
That was always a bad feeling. That made you feel like there was no one listening whenever that went.
Exactly.
I hated that with a passion. Well, that was not the case. Back then, they just always called. It was remarkable. And I don't know what about, because everything was shitty.
Right.
All right. So some fucking guy calls. Sure enough, some guy calls, and they're all in on the joke. They all want to do.
Nice.
Yeah, they all want to be like comedians. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're all terrible. Everything's stupid. The whole thing is so fucking dumb. Some asshole calls, and Cecyl has a conversation with him.
All right.
Hello.
I heard that you had a job.
Yeah, damn right, Omar.
I need a job.
What kind of job?
Anything.
Listen, maybe you can put the rubber bands around my papers.
Yeah, because, paper boys here a lot of money.
Yeah, I plan on making at least $35 a week.
Yeah, see.
I don't want to get cocky or anything, but
Big bucks.
I think I'm doing okay.
You're not going to change, are you? Like all those other people that earn a lot of money? Because, they change. Man, they change.
Listen, don't get carried away, Omar.
Man, don't change on us.
Listen, we'll be able to buy some more Mad Dog. We'll have ourselves a party in my box.
You can come over?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, like I said, don't get carried away.
I'm not gonna.
All right.
Bring some 8-ball, too.
All right.
Hold on, this song has a little introduction.
And then that's it. That just end it and just start playing the next fucking song.
Oh, jeez. There's nothing.
So it's just this ridiculous conversation, wastes everybody's time. And I'm like finishing. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm fucking Howard Stern. I'm the second coming of Howard Stern.
Well, there's a part where you were laughing at Cecyl.
Yeah,
you could hear you laughing over the tape.
Yeah, because I think it's a riot.
Yeah. Did you do you ever remember having like your program director telling you this was like gold, like the Cecyl idea?
He thought it was awesome.
Really?
Yes. He's like, oh God, the audience loves this. He's oh yeah, he's blowing all this smoke up my ass. Now the guy who hated it at the radio station was this guy named Joe Volk from the Joe and the Poorboy show. My future morning. I hadn't yet started mornings, but he did a character too called the Captain.
All right.
So I don't know if he was jealous because I was doing a character, and they were both retarded. Everything about this is stupid. There you go. There's plenty more ridiculousness where that came from on the latest edition of Who Are These Zanes on ad-free, listener-supported Patreon, patreon.com/Eric Zane. Thanks a bunch for checking this out. I hope you laughed. Oh, my God. Have a good one, folks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
You made it. Here. Finally. Checked out of office to check into the sweet views of that place you've always wanted to go. You know the one. It's nice. Even the kids like it.
This place is so cool.
And they never like it.
Mom, can we go to the pool?
Look at that. Not even asking for the Wi-Fi. When you're with Amex, it's not if it's going to happen, but when. American Express. Don't live life without it.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare is here, and so is Mountain Dew. Roger that. Now you can unlock in-game rewards like only Dew can. Wait, what rewards? A Dew Operator Skin. Man, I love Operator Skins. Dual double XP, and even Call of Duty points.
You're kidding me. Double XP and Call of Duty points? This is incredible. I can't believe it.
Soldier, get a hold of yourself.
Oh, roger that.
Look for specially marked packaging and visit mtn2gaming.com for details and restrictions. Open to U.S. residents 17+. Call of Duty points available on 12 and 24 packs and free 20 and 23.